ready for some bombshells, because yesterday fake President Biden invoked the Defense Production Act to force food suppliers to redirect ingredients, or raw materials as we call them, to baby food manufacturers that had previously been accused by the FDA of killing infants due to microbiological contamination of their production facilities that do not meet FDA standards, by the way. And, where to begin? The Defense Production Act is a wartime act. It was created in 1950, I believe, in the Korean War, and it is administered by FEMA. So Joe Biden's invocation of the Defense Production Act is essentially an admission that we are at war, that we are in a state of war, and that the government is now going to seize the means of production, and that we're going to have centrally planned food distribution controlled by FEMA in America. This is Biden seizing the means of production, forcing food manufacturers and raw materials providers to redirect supplies to Abbott Laboratories, which was shut down because, according to the FDA, its contamination killed babies. So we now have essentially a communism food distribution, command and control, centrally planned system. Washington, D.C. is going to decide who gets the food and who doesn't. Because remember, folks, that when these raw materials are redirected to Abbott Laboratories to make infant formula, those raw materials are taken away from some other company that was going to use them to make something else. So they haven't solved the food shortage. They've just shifted it.
Good morning, Patriots. JT, Serenity Farms, prepping here in the greenhouse. Got a lot of planting to do. So what you saw, what you heard in those clips by Mike Adams is the Democrat regime doing a communist takeover of the U.S. food supply system. Okay? This isn't about baby formula. But they are using DOD airplanes to fly over to foreign countries to pick up baby formula to bring it back here. There are much, much, much less expensive ways to do this. This is all a dog and pony show to try and make it look like they're doing something for the baby formula situation. It said, there's been plenty of reports, if you go on Amazon and change your location to Canada, there's plenty of it up there to be shipped down. There's plenty of places where you can go to get the recipes to make your own. Abbott opening back up is still going to take several months before there's baby formula available for sale here in the U.S. Okay, now back to what is happening to the American food supply. By the regime exercising that clause from way back in the Korean War, now they can take control of all food supplies in the United States. And they can send it where they want. This will lead directly to digital forms, I'm sorry, the sun's getting bright, of food passports. No passport, no food. They can dictate what areas of the country the food supplies will go to. Does anyone want to guess if they will choose red or blue cities or states for the majority of the food? Okay, they are going to do this. They have been doing this with every part of our economy. You've seen it happening. It's been a slow drip. The money, industrial supplies, gasoline, fuel, home heating oil, food. They have committed a communist takeover of every aspect of the United States. And they're going to use this food control to try and institute food, digital ID, passports, whatever, for rationing. Make no mistake, that is what this is about. I've already told you that the regime has contacted several of the big name long-term food storage companies and told them, we want all your product. Give it to us or we will shut you down. That comes from insiders within one of the two top big dogs in the long-term food storage. Now my sponsor, www.storagechef.com, has not been contacted yet. They informed me. They're probably not big enough yet. Mike Adams, who owns his own food storage production company, has not been contacted yet, but his stuff is all certified organic, and like he said, the government probably doesn't want that. They want the less expensive stuff, and they're hoarding it for their bunkers. They know what's coming because they're the ones who are going to do it to us, so they're preparing. So go to www.storagechef.com, SFP15 for your coupon code, and get whatever you can afford, along with buying all the other food supplies as quickly as you can. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, JT, signing off.